Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, Part 48. "Mirandy is lucky enough," said Mrs. Cobb, "but you've noticed she stays right up to home, and she is more close-mouthed than ever. She never took any pride in the prize. They don't know a thing about business, and never did. And Mirandy's too secretive to ask advice. Most of what they have is in government bonds, I've always heard, and you can't lose money on them. Jane had the timberland left to her, and Mirandy had the brick house. She probably took it awfully hard when Rebecca's $50 had to be used for the mortgage instead of going towards school expenses. The more I think of it, the more I think Adam Land intended that Rebecca should have the prize when he gave it." "That's foolish talk," exclaimed Mrs. Parkins. "You don't think he could tell what composition the committee is going to choose? And why should he offer another $50 for a second prize if he wasn't interested in helping the school? He has given Emma Jane about the same present as Rebecca every Christmas for 5 years. That's the way he helps." A year had passed since Adam Land's prize. The months had come and gone, and the great day had dawned for Rebecca, the day to which she had been looking forward to for years, as the first goal to be reached on her little journey through the world. School days were ended, and the graduation to be celebrated. Rebecca got out of bed, crept to the window, threw open the blinds, and welcomed the light of a cloudless morning. Even the sun looked different, larger, and more important than usual. Emma Jane just stirred on her pillow, woke, and seeing Rebecca at the window, came and knelt on the floor beside her. "It's going to be pleasant," she sighed gratefully. "I thank the Lord. I'm so relieved in mind. Did you sleep?" "Not much. The words of my class poem kept running through my head." Anyone who's unfamiliar with life in rural neighborhoods can imagine the importance of this day of school. In preparation and general excitement far surpasses a wedding. Nothing quite equals the graduation in the minds of the graduates themselves, their families, and the younger students. Mothers and fathers of all the scholars, as well as relatives, have been coming on the train and driving into town since breakfast time. Former pupils, both married and single, with and without families, came to the dear old village. Lines of buggies and wagons were along the sides of the shady roads. The streets were filled with people wearing the best clothes. They were all the sons and daughters of shopkeepers, lawyers, butchers, doctors, shoemakers, professors, ministers, the farmers of the Wareham School. In the seminary building there was an excitement so deep and profound that it expressed itself in a kind of hushed silence until the town's clock struck 10, releasing the prisoners from their rooms, all dressed and ready.